Most people will hear about this shift when it is already too late. And the painful part is, many will only realize it after the biggest profits have already been made. Because while the average investor is busy chasing yesterday's opportunities, smart money is quietly moving into something far bigger. Let me show you something most people are not paying attention to. Over the next decade, trillions of dollars are expected to flow into sustainable industries. Not millions, trillions. This is not just another investing trend, it is a global financial transition, the kind that has historically created enormous wealth for investors who position early, and deep regret for those who hesitate. But here's what makes this moment different. You are still early, very early. In today's video, I will break down the exact sectors attracting serious institutional money, where long-term growth is quietly building, and how you can start recognizing these opportunities before they become obvious to everyone else. Because once an investment becomes obvious, the biggest gains are usually gone. Welcome to the green gold rush of 2026. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Finance with Successful Success, the channel where we simplify money and help you grow confidently as an investor. Let us begin with one of the largest wealth engines driving this shift, renewable energy. We are talking about solar, wind, and hydropower. The world is gradually moving away from fossil fuels toward cleaner energy sources. Why? Because they are sustainable and increasingly affordable. Many countries already have aggressive targets to generate most of their electricity from renewables within the next decade. Now think about this. If the world must transition to clean energy, what happens to companies leading that transition? Growth, long-term growth. For patient investors, this space can be very powerful. But remember, we invest wisely, not emotionally. Always research before putting your money anywhere. Next, let us talk about something many beginners overlook: green bonds. A green bond is simply a loan investors give to support environmentally friendly projects, like renewable energy plants or sustainable infrastructure. In return, investors earn steady income. So if you are the type that prefers less volatility and more stability, this may be worth learning about. Institutional investors are pouring billions into this space. And when big money moves, it is usually not by accident. Before I continue, let me share something that could save you years of investing mistakes. One of the biggest regrets many investors have is not that they invested wrongly. It is that they recognized a major shift, but waited too long to act. History has shown us this again and again. When transformational trends appear, they often look uncertain at first, sometimes even risky. But by the time they feel safe, the life-changing returns are usually behind us. And I want you to avoid that experience. Because later in this video, I am going to show you the area many experts believe could become one of the most valuable resources of the future. Yet surprisingly, very few everyday investors are paying attention to it right now. So make sure you stay with me. What we are about to discuss next might completely change how you see long-term investing. Let us now talk about sustainable agriculture and food technology. Now let me ask you something very important. The world population is growing rapidly. So how do we feed everyone without destroying the environment? This is where food technology and sustainable agriculture come in. We are seeing innovations like vertical farming, plant-based proteins, precision agriculture. These technologies help produce more food using fewer resources. In simple terms, efficiency meets sustainability. And where there is efficiency, there is often profitability. Let me paint a quick picture for you. For many years, the global economy followed a simple pattern: produce, use, and throw away. But that model is changing. Welcome to the circular economy and waste management. Here, products are reused, recycled, or redesigned to reduce waste. Companies producing biodegradable materials, recycling technologies, and upcycling solutions are gaining serious investor attention. Why? Because the future belongs to businesses that solve problems, not create more of them. Remember, earlier I told you about a resource many investors overlook? This is it: water. Clean water is becoming one of the most valuable resources on Earth. From desalination projects to smart irrigation systems, technology is stepping in to solve global water scarcity. And whenever humanity faces a large-scale challenge, innovation follows. Investors who identify these shifts early often benefit the most. But please listen carefully to this part. Sustainable investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a long-term strategy. Some companies will succeed, some will fail. That is why diversification remains your best friend as an investor. Never put all your eggs in one basket. If you are considering entering this space, start with these 3 steps. Learn before investing. Focus on fundamentally strong companies. Think long-term, not overnight profits. Remember, wealth is built with patience. The green gold rush is not coming. It is already here. The real question is, will you watch from the sidelines or will you position yourself wisely? Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this video helped you understand where the future of investing may be heading, please like this video, subscribe to Finance with Successful Success, and share it with someone who needs to see it. And as always, invest wisely, invest confidently, and I will see you in the next video.